In today's video, we take a look at a woman who wanted to start an OF, and this man who refuses to marry his fiancée if she does not sign the prenup.
My fiancé refuses to sign a prenup and gets violent when I ask about it. I am a doctor. I wasted 15 years after high school to pursue the profession only because of the salary and prestige. My father has a lot of properties and businesses that he owns, and I will be a main beneficiary for these said items. I proposed to my fiancé about 2 months ago and are now in the talks of the actual wedding ceremonies. I brought up the topic about a prenup. As she's unemployed, she immediately declined, saying what I earn is what we make together and we share. I don't feel secure unless I get the prenup because I have heard of a lot of people being milked in divorce. I already am starting to feel like she's a gold digger. If I buy her gifts, her first question is how expensive it is. She says I should only get her designer for accessory gifts or clothes, so I just stopped getting her as much and only did so on special occasions. I myself don't see that much for designer, maybe some higher end brands, but designer is just wasting money. I keep bringing it up and every time she just continues to say no. I'm fine with not being married. She's the one that suggested marriage. I am completely fine with staying as fiancés for as long as I live. It all came to a head yesterday when I flat out accused her of carrying about my money more than she car 5s about me. Why else would she only insist on designer clothes, and ask how expensive her gifts were, and refuse to sign a prenup, yet somehow claim the money as ours when she sits her lazy butt at home all day? I did not say the last part, but she snapped. She started screaming and calling me manipulative and saying she loves me for me. Then I flat out told her no wedding will happen unless she signs a prenup. Beach saw red. She threw a total of 3 plates at my head, all that I managed to avoid, tried to get violent with me and stormed out of the house yelling that the wedding was off. Literally a few hours later I got a text from her. The text was a picture of her in bed with some random guy. Bullet dodged.
What if I wanted to start an OnlyFans?
No chance. Was he mad? If that, I can't lie, if that conversation even come up, I think I'd break up with you then.
Really?
Yeah, I can't
So
lie.
that's the deal breaker?
I think that's an obvious deal breaker for most men. There's this whole thing of like, oh, you're insecure if you don't let a girl do OnlyFans. Am I Go find a man that likes that then. He's probably a weirdo. I mean,
some men don't care though. Some men say like, oh, I'll help you.
I beg your pardon?
If some men don't care about that, then I suggest you to find that type of man. I bet you won't even take a second look at him because you want a high-value, top-of-the-line guy, and those guys won't tolerate such type of things. And why do you even want to do that? Because in this clip, we see how embarrassed those type of women are.
And I get come up to by this guy and his girlfriend, and we were interrupted in the middle of talking and eating, and he said, hey, Mia Khalifa, can I get a picture with you? And I looked up at him and I'm like, no, we're eating. And I said it just like that. Like it was a rude way, but it was also very rude for him to come up while someone was actively in the middle of a conversation. And after I said that, his girlfriend, who was standing next to him, grabbed him by the arm and said, I told you that wasn't her. There's not enough in her face. Let's go, babe. And I went into the bathroom and cried, and I didn't really know how to handle it, especially because it came from a woman, and especially because I was there for business, and it was something that had nothing to do with the adult industry, and I was just very dejected and embarrassed and felt like they would never want to work with me again.
That must have been really hurtful.
Yeah.
Did they end up working with you still after that?
Yeah, we're still on the contract.
Okay, good, good.
So, fellas, it's your lucky day because I am looking for a boyfriend. And with that being said, I have one little requirement. Just one little thing. You gotta be rich.
It's very easy, very simple. Women are not accepting the bare minimum.
Yeah, neither are men. That's why you're yapping to a phone instead of a boyfriend or a husband. We gone.
Continue your search for the rich man, the guy of your dreams, because you are not even getting an average guy because men have had enough tantrums from women like you, and you say women are not accepting the bare minimum. But what about the modern women who are not even doing the bare minimum as seen in this clip here?
How long have you guys been dating for? I'm assuming you're a couple?
We just passed 7 months, so.
You trust each other?
Yeah.
All right, so today we're going to be swapping telephones and looking through different things.
We're like busy looking at stuff right now.
We're not really in a time crunch or anything, so I don't see why it's a problem.
Okay, you guys got time. So swap phones. Yeah. All right. How's he looking?
He's looking good.
Nothing weird?
Nothing so far.
All right.
Really? Matt?
No.
You're literally texting Matt again.
Wait, who's Matt?
That's her ex.
You're going crazy. I think... No, we're not. I'm not hanging out with Matt.
I'm looking at the screen, and it says, I'm leaving my boyfriend's house in 10 minutes. Do you want to hang out?
I think you're just being controlling.
You think I'm being controlling because I won't let you hang out with your ex?
He's just a friend.
Okay, well, guess what? I know a little someone named Olivia Rodrigo, and she has something to say to you.
You betrayed me.
We can talk about this later.
No, we can't work this.
Yeah, you guys work that one out. You betrayed him. You're a traitor.
Let's go. I'm leaving. You betrayed me.
What happened to doing the bare minimum? Now, no modern woman would hold her accountable for her actions. But if it was the guy who did this type of acts, then just imagine the outrage, and furthermore, she even calls him controlling. And why wouldn't she? Because everyone has internet and almost every woman is learning about a new dating trick or trend every day of the week, as seen in this clip here.
Hashtags on TikTok tell you everything, okay? So the 20-year-old women are talking about their rosters, hooking up, essentially how to be a red flag. When you look at the 30-year-olds and over that, they're talking about they want a husband, they're still on the fence about the kids, but they've gone through the epiphany phase. They want marriage now, right? When you look at the 40-year-olds, these women are in full-blown desperation mode. They want a husband yesterday and kids 2 weeks ago, okay? So what I want the younger women to do is scroll through these other hashtags. Look at these women. Some of them are attractive. Do you want to be in that same boat? Because some of y'all, the way y'all are operating, you're going to end up in those videos. You're going to be making those same videos. So start making the change now.
But I don't care why you're masculine.
It don't even matter.
I don't care what happened to you as I'm a 40-year-old man.
You got a daughter?
No, I don't.
Because
but that's not
but
my point is this. My point is this.
Right.
You all wouldn't care if a man came to you feminine and said, my dad wasn't in my life. My mom didn't teach me this. You say, bro, you 38 years old. I don't want to deal with a feminine man that hasn't addressed his issues. So for me, dealing with a woman that way, I'm going to tell you the same thing. I understand you had issues or whatever growing up and you had to be a certain way, but I'm not going to put up with it as far as trying to be in a relationship with you because you don't know how to be a feminine woman.
So what's a feminine woman? What's your definition?
A woman that basks in her femininity. She knows how to be submissive to a man. She knows how to speak life into a man. She knows how to nurture. She knows how to take care of a home and take care of kids. She knows how to be accountable. She knows how to be reasonable. She knows how to be understanding when she's dealing with a man and knows which battles to choose when she's dealing with him.
Every man should listen to what this guy just said, and if they follow through with his advice, then I don't think any man ever would be unhappy or feel unfulfilled in his life.
Up, we're in bed, right? I'm asleep. I wake up. She's on Tinder, texting other guys, sending other guys kissy faces, telling them to add on her Snapchat. That's crazy. While in bed with me. Now, and this is also why 2 days ago she told me she loves me, right? But she's on Tinder texting other guys after she said she loved me. She drove down here, right? She lives in Fukuoka. She drove down to Iwakuni and was matching with guys in Iwakuni. She matched with a motherfucker down the hallway. And you know how I know he lives down the hallway? Because I work with him. I have your things. Because you said me. You go, I have your things.